Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, no, I got the sun right there, so it kind of drowning me out right now. Sorry about that. We'll kind of do it this way. So, a lot of controversy going on about the Olympics. Um, I've been noticing today about the female boxing, and my thoughts on that are it doesn't matter what you identify with. If you're a man, you're a man. If you're a woman, you're a woman. If you have XY, you're XY. If you're XX, you're XX. Plain and simple. Genetic terms, plain and simple. Man XY, woman XX. Doesn't matter if you hack your thing off and have the surgery and take hormones. You're still in the aspect of like being physical, like boxing, lifting heavy things. You're still gonna outperform a woman. And to put a man against a woman in a boxing ring and her having to basically forfeit after 40 something seconds, which is amazing that she took a beating that long, is outrageous. We've got let me do this because I don't know if you guys can hear me too well. That should be better. I'm doing this on my phone right now, and oh, wait a minute. I know what would work. I should have my headphones on me. Give me 1 minute, guys. All that crap in your pockets. All right, we're gonna do this the right way. All right, y'all should hear me now. So what I was saying is, in the with the controversy in the Olympics, controversy. I don't know. I can't talk today. One of those days. Uh, women's boxing. They had a man who identifies as a woman. Hey, A-okay with that. No issues. But he went up against a female. I don't care if you identify as a female. When it comes to brute strength, you're going to have the brute strength of a man still, no matter what. Um, and that's just based off genetics. Uh, I think that he should forfeit his gold medal, and they should rerun the boxing. And him and other uh, whether it's female identifying as male or male identifying as female, transvestites, trans, whatever you want to call them, they need to go to the Olympic Committee and say, hey, we want to have our own, where it's how it's men on men, woman on woman, trans on trans. And then you break the trans up and you have the option of if it's a trans girl trying to acting like a boy, and if it's a trans man acting like a girl, and they have to physically say it on as the right before the match says that they want to fight each other like this, then it's okay. But to put a female boxer who identifies as female, who genetically female, should have the option of not fighting that person and being disqualified. She should be able to go up against a female, not a male. And like I said, for the trans community, they need to petition to have their own, if you want to call it categories, where you have men's, women's, and then trans. I got no problem with that. I think that's fair. And that is being, um, what's the word? Let's see here. I want to see. There should be a way I can see if you guys are talking to me and I can't tell what to do. What does that button do? All messages. All right, I should be able to see y'all's messages if you message me now. But I just think it would level the playing field and make it more fair to say. Because if a man that identifies as a man beats on a woman that identifies as a woman, that's domestic. That's quote unquote domestic violence, and that's not cool. So I'm all in being inclusive, but do it the right way. So what I'm smoking on right now is my. Let me turn it around. Keep forgetting the logos on this side. My Bones French Bulldog with some Nutty Irishmen. But yeah, my thoughts. I think that that's how it should be. If I was, let's say, if I was a professional boxer going to the Olympics, and they throw in a female that identifies as a male, and I'm supposed to fight that person, I'm not going to do it. The only reason why I'm not going to do it is because I know I can inflict much more pain on her than she can inflict on me. And I just don't think that's a fair way to handle things. I think it should be someone evenly matched, like another guy. You all can get mad at me about this if you want. I want to vent about it. I'm kind of tired of this year's Olympics and all the shenanigans going on with it, from the opening ceremonies to competitions and stuff. But shout out to the South Korean archery, well, females archery team. They were, I knocked it loose. They were pretty on point with archery against China. I was very impressed. So I'm just I'm conflicted at the time, or at this time, with how sports are being ran, because nobody from these committees that handle professional sports, college sports, high school sports, none of them are coming up with a solution of, hey, let's give our trans community a venue to compete in. I just think that's more fair. Like the Army, dude, or the Marines, Air Force, Navy. Screw the Space Force and the Coast Guard. They're not real branches, in my opinion. But there's a standard in each one. That's the minimum standard, and you have to meet the minimum standard. If you can't meet the minimum standard, then deuces. I can't go and take a PT test, which is a physical training test, and say, hey, I identify as a female. I'm taking the female PT test so I can max out and be a PT stud. That doesn't work that way at all. Genetically, I'm a boy slash man, whatever you want to call it. I'm male. I have to take the male's PT test. Doesn't matter if it's a girl that identifies as a man, she has to take the female PT test. That's just how it is. So that's just my little rant. I feel a little bit better now. Y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all next time. Mad Army Vet is out. How do I